just over 2 years since the pandemic began. During that time, PowerMyLearning doubled down on a big question. How can we unlock the power of collaboration between teachers, students, and families? Our support took the form of coaching and of educator workshops. Our support included resources to strengthen instruction with students and team up with families. And research backs the idea that when families are involved, teacher retention improves. And the combination of having a supportive partner in PowerMyLearning and families as allies has helped teachers and schools thrive this year.
I want to read a quote that we just got a few weeks ago from 2 teachers. They were working with a young student with special learning needs, and this is what they said, quote, "A win we wanted to share, exclamation point. There was a recording the parent uploaded for the family playlist, and it surprised both of us. That student has never enunciated so clearly in class before. So hearing the video was wonderful to know what she's capable of. We now need to find a way to engage her in the classroom and make her feel safe enough to speak up the way she does at home." As this quote shows, a child benefits directly from working together with their family partner, and this process can also help teachers improve their own instructional practices in ways that would not have happened otherwise. These 2 stories for me surface a few themes that I've seen again and again throughout my 12 years at PowerMyLearning. First, families, regardless of their own background, are committed to their children's education success, and deeply, deeply committed. Second, children are motivated and strengthened by their family's commitment to learning. And finally, teachers become even more effective when they partner with and learn from families. I think that families represent our greatest hope for significantly improving educational outcomes.
No matter what the obstacles, no matter whether you're wealthy or unwealthy, whether you speak English or not, whether you're a single parent, a same-sex parent, a straight parent, whether your child, like ours, has a learning difficulty, everyone wants a bright future for their kid. Everybody strives for that at the expense of, frankly, complete mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion. We will all do everything we possibly can. And it's this experience to me. There's so much in this world today that's trying to divide us. But it's this experience that binds us together, and something that we have to continue to have hope with. You know, for everyone here supporting this awesome organization, it's our responsibility to play a role in that. Show of hands, how many people have heard the phrase, "it takes a village to raise a child"? Right? Everybody has. It's so obvious. But the hard part is building the village, particularly in today's modern society. You know, actions to me always speak so much louder than words. And as beautiful as that phrase is, it's complicated to build that village. And it's our responsibility to do that, to cultivate it, to enable it, to improve it when it's not working or something might be obsolete. They created and maintained this ecosystem in a modern society, this village, this triangle, as they call it, of connection between parents, teachers, and students. You know, people tend to forget that 1 in 300 Americans are New York City public school students. That's the scale of the New York City public school system.
Through my experiences and learnings from working with PowerMyLearning, I decided the best way to support my students through the lens of social and emotional learning. Small tweaks like intentional think time for my students to reflect and help them internalize what they've learned, and as well as adding classical music to help facilitate reflection, have really made a difference in my instruction.
Completing these assignments with Jahid has allowed me to stay in the loop about what my son is doing in class and where he struggles. They also allow me to learn the way he is learning so I can better support him. I mean, just the other day I noticed he was mixing up his numbers and saying 19 instead of 90. In a class full of screaming children, it might be difficult for Ms. Sickler to notice such important but subtle details. But by using family playlists, I was able to communicate with Ms. Sickler and we both support Jahid at home and in the classroom. Thank you again for this honor, Power of My Learning, and thank you, Ms. Slichter, for all your support. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for our Triangle Award winners tonight.